districts, I believe everyone here would agree that both districts also have their challenges, financial and academic, and that we didn't get to this point in time overnight or by chance. So the bottom line is we cannot continue to do business as usual if we expect different results. I'm not going to say I think consolidation will be an easy road because I honestly don't think it will. And I do think there are still so many unanswered questions, but at this point, I believe we do need to take the next step forward in this process in order to begin putting together answers to everyone's questions, such as the ones that Trustee Fanta raised. Passing this resolution will offer the community, which I see as being most will run at its landing, a chance to work with the district to develop a clear and detailed plan, as the resolution states, of what this new system can and should look like. In addition, I'm hopeful it will formalize our intention to the state so that we can secure legislative and financial incentives, as I see being absolutely essential variables in this equation. While recognizing so much is still up in the air at this point, what I think consolidation will offer is a chance to have a choice in getting out of our current situation and to maintain local control in doing so. So I plan to support this resolution as I see it as an opportunity to better serve our students by changing the way we do business.
Thank you, Trustee Janney. Trustee Martin, I think you want to say something.
I just wanted to share my thoughts of why I would support this resolution as well. I think the community's voice is very important and crucial to this process, because if it hits the ballot and we get the support of the community, that means that the community is looking at how we too, as two districts, can work together. I think it's very important that it can show the positiveness of both boards of joining together. I also see an opportunity, a huge opportunity, to redesign our educational system. And we could be the leaders in this. I know a lot of our board members have talked about being a world-class district. I think this is the opportunity to show that two districts can come together and become a world-class district. So I too would like to support this resolution, and I hope that the community really understands that this could be an opportunity for us, for a situation like this, to have our input and keep it local control instead of the state control, because it is that looming possibility that districts will be combined or merged together, because some out there think there are too many school districts in the state of Michigan.
Thank you, Trustee Martin. Is there any further board input or discussion? There appearing to be no further input or discussion, we could move towards a vote. Mr. Barrett, would you like to start off?
Yes. We take a roll call. Brenda Meadows.
Nay.
Gregory Myers.
Aye.
Bob Stevens. Dorothy Stewart.
Aye.
Christine Thomas.
Aye.
Mark Wildy. Aye. And I, Don Garrett, vote yes, aye.
For the Ypsilanti School Board, Trustee Berman, or excuse me, Vice President Berman.
Aye.
Trustee Champagne.
Yes.
Trustee Devaney.
Yes.
Trustee Fanta.
Yep.
Trustee Jackson.
Yes.
Trustee Snedeker-Horn.
Yes.
And President Bates votes aye. The motion carries in both districts. That takes us now to the next item, Ms. Lisecki and Ms. Lisecki, and Ms. Lisecki and Mr. Martin. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Can I just interrupt for one minute? Some of the discussion kind of led to believe that consolidation is going to happen, and this does not speak to consolidation happening. It speaks to seeing whether or not it would be a good thing.
Right.
So I think we need to be clear on that now. We haven't voted to consolidate the school district. We voted to look in to see whether or not it's in the best interest of the school district.
Thank you for the clarification. I think that's a point well made. This essentially opens the conversation up and gives us an opportunity to explore that as an option for our communities. With that, I apologize,
That's fine.
Mr. Martin.
Thank you, and President Garrett. Some of the questions raised by Trustee Fanta are, of course, questions that we know that not just our internal stakeholders, but our external stakeholders, our community members have, parents have, and those are good questions that we do need to answer. We may not have all those answers tonight, but like Ms. Dorothy Stewart said, if this is a meeting to look into consolidation and take it to the voters, there is steps that we have to follow, so this is the first step in following the process that needs to happen. So with the very first next step that we will do is we will continue on working with our collaboration and communication task force and set up a process to start the community engagement, which means town hall meetings, but that doesn't just mean external stakeholders, that's our internal stakeholders as well, so that everyone can have a voice, because we want to hear that voice and know what needs to happen and have the process take its course.
Additionally, to follow up with Superintendent Lisiski, we see the establishment of subcommittees to meet together and to help with the creation of a plan for developing a unified district and looking at the appropriate aspects that need to occur with that. We see committees helping to dig into some of the more intricate details of developing this plan. So I think it's been stated before that we plan to work with members of the community, internal and external stakeholders, to see what makes sense for a unified district that honors the tradition of both districts, but move forward with creative, bold, new educational opportunities for students. We look to establish a committee that consists stakeholders in both districts to help, should we decide to move forward, to help with the development of a successful plan for a referendum vote, should we decide that that's the best route for our two districts. Additionally, we will look to set up a group for communication and PR work so that we can make sure we can communicate to all of the stakeholders inside both districts, meaning the staff as well as the parents and the broader community, so that people understand, should we go forward with the vote at some point, people understand exactly what they're voting for, exactly what it would mean for a new unified district. So those are some additional steps that we would seek out.
And those are, of course, just a few of the steps. And simultaneously, what we will be doing is establishing a timeline for these consolidation tasks and activities. And when you do that, what you have to do is start with the end product. So it's what we're looking to do, which is having the best educational unified system that we can have for our students, and then working backwards and then get to where we are as of right now. So that is the process that we are going to be taking. It's going to be painstaking, it's going to be long hours. We're going to do it because we know that is what is best for our students. We know that there are Eastern Washtenaw County students, they all belong to us, and it's important that we start working toward making it better for every student in the county. We know that we cannot do it with our internal stakeholders, but we know we can't do it without the community and our parents as well. So we look forward to having the opportunity to answer your questions. And when you have a burning question that you feel isn't being answered, we want you to be able to reach out to any of the districts, whether it's the district, whether it's in the central office, or any of the offices in the schools where your children attend.
Thank you, Mr. Lisiski, and thank you, Mr. Martin. And before we go to public comments, I just want to thank both superintendents of both schools